Hi, first grade. I hope that you made some paper natural objects. I know for a fact Teddy did, and I also know he only remembered to color one side of his creature. So I made the butterfly following the butterfly lesson, and I have colored both sides of it because if you remember correctly, what we're going to be doing this week is putting the objects together into a mobile. And a mobile is a form of moving sculpture. So I've made the butterfly and I did it based on the symmetry lesson. I made some kind of bug, I'm not totally sure what, but I put together what I remembered about the insect study. So it's got 3 body parts, it's got 6 legs and 2 antennae. And then I just made some leaves to go with all of our nature study in first grade. So in order to make my mobile, I collected a very nice stick out in the Rockaways. Any stick will do. I also have a very nice stick from the sidewalk. So you want a stick that's going to be about a foot long, or as I mentioned last week, from your fingertip to your elbow. You also need something to tie them to the stick with, and I have string. You can use yarn, you can use ribbon. A lot of us are making do, so if you don't have string, you don't have ribbon, use the dental floss. Okay, so I'm going to adjust the camera so you can watch my hands. In order to suspend these or hang them, I need a hole in them, and that's a little bit tricky. If your parents have a hole punch, that's really the best and safest thing to do. If not, ask your parents to do what I'm doing, and I'm just taking a sharp pencil point and putting it through the paper. Okay, so I now have a hole. And I'm going to tie it to my, put a little bit of sewing, put it right through, tie it above. Make sure it hangs nicely. And my apartment is very hot, so I've got the fan on. Don't tie it to your stick yet, because you want to think about how you want them to be arranged. Now here I'm going to have to make my little hole in the thorax because I have enough paper that I can get in there. So there, made my hole. Get my string. Nice length of it. And pierce it through. Oops. And I'm tying it a little bit above so that it doesn't flatten the antenna. Oops. And now that, okay. I'm going to cut off the extra so it'll look neater. Now my butterfly is suspended. And this leaf I'm going to hang from the bottom. The other leaf I hung it from the top. So make it a little bit different feeling. Tying it. Now, artists are always making decisions, and I've been looking at this and I don't like it. So I'm not going to use it in my mobile. Maybe I'll save it and use it for something else. And I also think I want to use the stick I found on my sidewalk. So you want to lay it out, figure out what order you want your objects to be in. And because I have the two leaves, I'm going to put the butterfly in the middle. And I'm going to tie it on. Which is not so easy. Make it a double knot. Okay. And the leaf I'm going to hang a little shorter than the butterfly. Oops. Tangled. So I hang this one a little further away. I'm going to move this one down. I should have just made slip knots so I could change it, but I didn't. So I decided I wanted a little more space in between them. And this I'm going to hang on this little twig. Let's see how it goes. Not bad. Okay, so the next thing we need is to hang the whole mobile. And now, if you have the patience, you can actually do some balancing with your stick and hang it from just one string. But it's too hot to be patient today, so I'm just going to tie one end of the string on one side. Okay, and I tied 2 knots to hold it secure. And I'm tying the other end all the way at the end of the stick. Double knot. And there we have it. A botany and insect life mobile. Now there are extensions you can do with this. If you are taking trips to a beach, Coney Island, Rockaways, whatever, you can collect seashells, and a lot of the shells that come up to the shore already have a hole in them, and you can collect them and string them and make them into mobiles that have a really beautiful sound. Have a really great week.